Hello. Hi guys. Hard. So, thanks for watching. Today I'm continuing the build of an ROV. It's a pre-made kit that needs to be built, so it's a lot of job. A lot of things has to be done in a short amount of time, so I'll just get to it. Feel free to ask me any questions on the chat and I'll try to answer them. By the way, today we're listening to the music from Digitally Imported. It's the melodic progressive playlist. That's correct. Thanks, Raga. I didn't hear it, but there was some music on that playback scene. That's absolutely correct. Hey Raga, do you hear me or? I didn't check if any of my Twitch streams got muted last night. I streamed a lot of music yesterday and I streamed a lot today. I got the shitload of emails from YouTube telling me that I have copyrighted music on the streams, but I didn't hear anything from Twitch, so I guess should be alright. I don't know. Twitch auto mutes parts of woods with a red line at the bottom. If it's, yeah, it's probably gonna recognize it. YouTube recognizes the music, so why shouldn't Twitch do it? Yeah, I guess they use the same tool, so. How's the side chaining working now? Is it right? Yeah, I'll download a lot music from archive.org another time. I really need to get this project finished for a customer, so I really can't focus too much on anything else right now. Oh, where's the chat? There's the chat. So what I'm doing right now, I'm fitting the cable penetrators into the main electronic compartment on the ROV. It's probably not the most exciting thing to watch, but it needs to get done and I'm doing it. So, and it's nice to have the stream on, so I can record what I'm doing, and nice to have something to watch other than just the brainless work I'm doing right now. It's it's alright. Anybody else watching? Say hello in the chat and I'll say hello back. So this is thruster number 1. Where's that going? Yeah, this is a melodic progressive playlist from the DIFM, digitally imported. I haven't heard any commercials this time. Usually they had the commercials like every third tune before or something. I haven't heard any, so I guess I'm on the free list. Or they changed their advertising structure. So this is thruster number 1, and that should go on the right side of the penetrator aluminum cap. So let's see. So the right side, what's the up here? I'll turn down the music a little bit because sometimes it kind of gets annoying when the side chaining goes up and down all the time. Sounds like a hip-hop concert when the MC is going all bananas over the melodic parts. So number 1 should go on the right side, like that. So it should go here. Oh shit, there's some dust on the silicon cap. Looks like it's about maybe 5-10 seconds delay now or something. It's not that much. Usually much higher delay. So I removed some dust on the silicone O-ring. Let's put it back. So I switched, yesterday I had a lot of audio trouble because I used this headset to send my audio. This time I'm using a wireless microphone set. Asden Pro XD. Cheap set, USB rechargeable. It works on 2.4 gigahertz, so it's the range is pretty good actually. I still had range when I was out in the garage. Man, that's pretty good. So that's just going into my one of my audio device USB devices. What I normally make music with. You're live. Don't talk straight into it. Alright. I'll turn it down a little bit. Better? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It looks better on the view meter. Fine. Alright. Oh fuck. So I was supposed to get this project finished very fast before I go on holiday, but it looks like it's going to take a while because Blue Robotics sent me some wrong parts, and they probably need to send the right parts from US. So that's gonna take some time. Yeah, Sennheiser is very good wireless, if you can afford it. I really like Sennheiser. I have, yeah, I would definitely say I'm a pro Sennheiser user. I used to sell Sennheiser when I worked with broadcast, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I even won an Sennheiser headset on a Sennheiser event. I won a very special, a blue Sennheiser HD 25. I haven't seen those anywhere. Look at this. At first I thought it was just a cheap ass headset, and I didn't think that much about it, and I sent my wife out running with it. And then I just noticed that it's the HD25 version 2, and it's, well, they're 3,000 kroner or something. So that's a nice gift. Yeah, but not the blue one. Was it? Alright, I'll turn down. So, better. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. I really need to get the compressor on the dialogue. But I wanted to make sure the gate and the sidechaining worked perfectly before I turned another compressor on. Yeah, I was just hip, yeah, correct. Yeah. Well, I got it for free, so I don't complain. Ove asked me once if he could buy it from me. This is the mkII, I think. Yeah, it's the HD2512, yeah. It's the... it's out of focus. Never mind. I need to focus on working. I'm gonna have some visitors over for dinner in like 2 hours, so I have to go soon. Yeah, definitely worth the money. And the best thing about the HD2512 is I used to use them in when I worked with the Hotel Caesar on television. We used them on set all the time because when they break you can buy parts, and the sound is pretty good. It's alright. And you can change anything on it. Spare parts for everything. It's very good. But it really depends if you like a headset with that fits on your ears instead of outside your ears. Oh shit. Thank God there's a mute button on the headset, on the microphone. I still have cold, so yeah. I just hope I'm gonna be well before I leave on holiday. There's a lot of loose cables here now. Try not to break them while I mount this end cap. Fun fact about this stream is I actually had more viewers when I was away from the computer for 2 minutes than when I'm talking. All over I'm streaming to several channels at once. I'm streaming to Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Periscope. I think that's all of them. And yeah, if you put on, yeah, I'll do that right away. Actually, limiter, just a hard limiter would do it. Oh great, it's in Norwegian. Støyterskel. Oh, no, this is not right. It's a gate. What's a limiter in Norwegian? If you make a compressor with a huge ratio, it's just basically a limiter anywhere. But, yeah, I'm doing this to advertise for CNC Garage anyway. I don't care about Twitch. Lyddumping nivå. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, ta ta. Just cover your ears for a second now. I'll try to override the limiter. Ah, it looks good. I'll just keep it a little bit lower. -9 dB should be alright. Cover your ears, okay? 3, 2, 1. Blah! Yeah, it works. Perfect. No more coughing. Or well, no more overriding. Maybe -9 dB is a little bit high actually. Well, now I can just turn up the volume at max and yeah. So I think I got this tight now. Imagine this is going to be down at 100 meters below the sea surface. I actually suggested to the guys that owns these ROVs that we'll go down to and visit the wreck Blücher in Drøbaksundet. That's a famous World War II German huge boat that sank, a huge ship actually, a warship that sank just outside Oslo. And it's laying around 80 to 120 meters depth or something. It's quite long. And it's laying on the side. It would be cool to visit that wreck with one of these ROVs. This is actually the second one I'm putting together. The other one is actually still not finished. We need to have some ballasts on it because it's kind of floating one way. It's more positively buoyant on the front than on the back side, so it's, yeah. Yeah, it was one of the major battleships for the German World War II arsenal. Why do you have 300-meter cable and you only go 200? Because you don't go straight down all the time. Sometimes you have to go sideways as well. And these guys are doing marine environment, well, checking marine environments for a lot of stuff, and I guess they need the cable. But you can go down to 300 with this, so it would be cool. You can actually visit just outside Hvaler in Østfold. There's some underwater reefs, underwater saltwater reefs in Norway actually, and that's very cool. They're at about 120 to 150 meters depth, straight outside Hvaler. So I need the other thruster. 10,000 of soldiers perished. Well, that's not true. There was not 10,000 soldiers on that boat, I guess. I think it was around 1,500 or more. Now the dead bodies are dissolved. It's so long ago, there's nothing left. Some friends of mine dives down at Blishar all the time, and there's nothing left. It's just rust and some debris. If it would have been in freshwater, there might have been some bodies left, but in saltwater they're gone. Saltwater is very hard on the human flesh and everything else, aluminium, copper, steel, everything just vanishes. That's why this the chassis on this ROV is made of plastic, and that's because that's more durable in salt water than anything else. So this is going to be thruster number 2, I think. Just double check. Yeah, and that's going to be on the left side of the vent. I also think that 1,500 is a big number, but there was at least a couple of hundred that died or something. The rest swam ashore on the Nesodden and the Drøbak side of the... But there's really no official numbers, I guess. But Wikipedia probably knows better than all of us. Well, at least what's being written down is the best official answer anyway. It's not always the true one. There's a famous saying that history is written by the victors. That means that it's not necessarily true what's being written down, but it's the guys who won the fight. They decide what's being written down anyway, so it's... So this is thruster number 2, and the cable should go over here, below here. And thruster number 2 should go on the other side actually. To make sure the cable actually go where they're supposed to go. So this is going up here. Alright. Looks good. Enough with the silicone grease. Now we need another nut. Where's all the nuts gone? They're completely nuts. Is the audio levels better now, or are they still a little bit high? I can see I'm all up in the red sometimes. Wow. How long have I been streaming? I think Facebook stream is killing itself after 3 hours, or is it 4 hours? 3 hours. Still a bit high. Okay. Yeah, I need to work out the compressor on this. But really need to tweak the compressors when you're putting it on dialogue, because if you're not careful, you can end up enhancing too much of the quiet levels, and that's really more annoying than anything else. You can hear all the squeaking on the chairs, and you can hear all the breathing and each time the cat eats in the kitchen or whatever. So you really need to be careful when you put in compressor on the dialogue to trying to normalize the levels. The high levels are always high anyway, but you know, as long as you're using a limiter, it's what I'm using now, it's okay. But the low levels, you really need to keep an eye on those, because it's kind of gets annoying really fast if a little sound of scratching on the table is as loud as the highest sound you can ever hear. So, and now comes the tricky part. I need to get my tool. Oh, hello, unfocus. I need to get my tool in the back side of that aluminum plate at the same time as I'm turning the front side with this cable penetrator stupid tool. Well, it does its job. Adam Savage on Mythbuster said it very good once. They had like a pipe bending tool, and it it looks really stupid. And he said this tool does one thing in the whole world, and it does it really good, and it's completely useless at everything else. And I think this cable penetrator is on the same level. It does one thing, and it does it really good. But don't try to use it for anything else. Still very loud. Yeah, I know why that is. My microphone is too close. I'll mute for a second. So this should be a lot better, I guess. Just looks more stupid on the t-shirt, but nobody gives a shit anyway. Nightbot. What is a nightbot? Is it something you use at night? Or is it just another name for a bot that watches your Twitch channel? One of the oldest bots on the Twitch. It's as old as the dawn of time. As the dawn of Twitch chat, anyway. This is completely difficult. Oh, come on. Stay in place, damn it. Oh shit. Oh, that wasn't a power plan. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. Raga, just remember that when you're writing on Discord, it actually shows up in the chat as well on the screen. So difficult to get behind that. That is not that practical. That is very true. Yeah, try to send a picture and let's see if that shows up in the... Probably not a nude picture though, but... That's an icon, isn't it? It's not a picture. Oh, this is damn difficult. There's no way I can hold that screw in place from the backside. Why am I missing one thruster? I connected all of them up. Thruster number 6. Where's that? Eight, 7, 1, 4, 6. Oh crap. I mounted it wrong. Well, I'll fix it. Send me a Knud, yeah, that sounds good. It's really hard to see the difference. It's really hard to see the difference between the Twitch and the Discord chat messages when I'm watching this. That Twitch symbol is so small, I really can't see that. Oh, this is stuck. This is a real problem. I'm a real boy. Is the audio quality on my microphone good or right now? Yeah, IRC with skins, yeah. Internet relay chat. The best quote ever from bash.org is IRC is just multiplayer notepad. I guess so is Twitch. Multiplayer video pad, yeah. Maybe. So how do people advertise for their Twitch channels anyway? Where? In other Twitch channels? You have to stay on Twitch entire 24 hours a day to market your own channel? Yeah, great communities, definitely. I'm yet to find a good community for makers though. So this is supposed to go there. Should make what? A Discord channel? I have a Discord channel. Where's that advertising anyway? There it is. Discord. Copy. Let's put that on there for a while. Like that. Is that readable on a small screen, or should I make the text larger? Yeah, that would be smart. Make the bot advertise, so I don't have to. I like the thought of that. Give all the stupid advertising missions to the AI. Yeah, many use phones. But I guess the people that use phones anyway is probably not the ones that wants to join my Discord channel. Or am I wrong? So you really need a keyboard to be able to write that invite anyway. Or maybe I have some domains. Maybe I should just go, if you go into cncgarage.net, for example, that redirects you into the Discord chat channel. Maybe. I don't know. You can set up a little web page that has one purpose, and that's being like a internet relay chat for a browser for Discord. Alright. A lot of people watch streams on the bus. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of things I don't know about this stuff. I'm learning though. Hello, Reese. Where are you from? That's an ROV. It's a remotely operated underwater vehicle. Let me show you. Hang on. Like in that image, it's supposed to go underwater and explore and find cool stuff and explore shipwrecks and whatnot underwater. But right now it's still a work in progress. It's a kit I'm building for a customer. Are you from Poland? Cool! How's the weather in Poland now? Here in Norway it's it's almost sunny. The autumn is coming fast. So what are you doing in Poland? Are you doing some maker stuff as well, or are you mostly gaming, or what's up? Yeah, you should have seen an ROV in a TV program at some time. It's probably the most used tool to explore in the water in the not so easy diving depths. This goes down to 300 meters below the surface. And it's not mine, it's something I built for a customer. They just need some help putting it together and make sure it works. And I'm that kind of guy, I guess. I love building stuff, and I love driving it as well. I drive a lot of quadcopters, racing drones and such, so it's really not that far away from driving ROVs. Yeah, the Titanic was a big one. This week in Poland is real autumn, wind and cold and rain. Yeah, welcome to Norway. It's just the same here. I guess that storm just flew over the whole of Scandinavia and also South Europe. No, East Europe. Is Poland East Europe or is it West Europe? Yeah, Twitch made new categories for creative. That's very good. And I'm very happy for that, because before this there wasn't really any good ways of finding people that made stuff. Well, at least I couldn't find them. This is so hard. What I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get this subsea connector for a thruster. A thruster is a motor, and one of these thruster motor cable penetrators are really hard to assemble. I'm having a real trouble getting it to stick. And the reason is because there's no way of getting behind the aluminium cap. You need to check your Discord invite link. Doesn't it work? It should go into the CNC Garage chat channel. I'll take it away. Yeah, I set it to unlimited, but I guess, I don't know. I'll check that right away, because that was supposed to work. Discord. You can see why that image wouldn't show up. So, create instant invite, set this link to never expire, grant temporary membership, never expire, max limits, generate a new link, copy. And then let's put that on here. Copy paste, like that. That should work. What is this CNC Garage? Well, that's a really good question, actually. Oh, I wasn't supposed to see that. CNC Garage. If you go to YouTube and search for CNC Garage, you should probably end up on my page. I haven't made a web page yet because I guess, oh, we're live here now. But I mill stuff with a CNC machine. This is my CNC machine. This is it's 3 by 2.5 meters, so it's big. It's very big. I can mill out stuff in plastic, aluminium, or whatever. Wood. Actually, this is plastic. HDP plastic for prototypes for a customer. Actually, you can watch some stuff there. Just search for CNC Garage on YouTube. And that's what I usually do. But right now, I'm doing something else. I'm doing assembly of an ROV, as I mentioned. Just need to fix something. Yeah, cool. Check it out. What's going on there? Yeah, you can just write to me anywhere. You can write on my channel. You can ask me questions on Discord if you have Discord. Not everybody has Discord. It's like a combined of it's a little bit of internet relay chats, like a chat channel, and a little bit of TeamSpeak for gaming. Yeah, but I really need to get this mounted now. Really close though. So close. Do you have a lot of maker movement in Poland, Reese? Am I saying it right? Reese? It said Reese NL, didn't it? On Reese. Need to find the chat. Reese PL for Poland, probably. Oh, you can actually use Discord in the browser. I didn't know that. I actually have So Reese, what I asked about was, do you have a maker movement in Poland, like people making stuff, like maker spaces, or yeah, people just like me, just sitting at home? I live down in a town in Norway called Fredrikstad, and there is currently no maker space in Fredrikstad, so I just built my own. I have a house with a garage, and I put my CNC, I bought a huge CNC machine and I put in the garage, and I have a 3D printer in, let's see if we have that online right now. There it is. It's actually in, it's in the washing room. And it's live now, but it's not printing anything at the moment. I think the maker movement is one of those. There's always been people making stuff, but the maker movement, like people coming together in maker spaces or whatever and just building stuff together, is one of the best things that ever happened. People unite and they do awesome stuff together. That's how NASA works. You put a lot of brilliant people inside a room and they can create wonderful things. And you don't need a NASA budget to do that. You only need smart people. well, and smart people that are actually willing to work together. I'm watching only one guy from Poland who's modding PCs, and I don't know anything about other guy who's making or crafting. Really? Should really have a look around, because just Google maker space in Poland. Where in Poland are you? In oh, I'm so bad. Is it Warsaw or somewhere else? Tour the garage. Yeah, that would be fun. I could do that. I could do a live tour, but I really need to clean up first. I need to clean up the entire garage. Right now it's full of everything. And actually all the cameras out in the garage. I'm usually live streaming from the CNC machine in the garage, so I have some cameras there as well, but right now they're connected to another computer, and I haven't figured out how I could stream to this computer and then restream that through this stream I'm doing from inside the house. I just need to set up a video server, but I haven't had time yet. The last one I tried failed horribly. So I'm missing one. Where's the last one? Oh, that's right. So I'm only missing the gripper now. Let's find the gripper. Oh. Yesterday I called it Jack the Gripper, and that's because it's basically a gripper that you can have to grab things on the water. Take sediment samples or grab a rope, or you're probably not gonna be able to grab any fishes, but you can try. I think my cable is a little bit tight. How long have you been building this? I started yesterday. I did like 3 or 4 hours yesterday. You can still watch yesterday's stream on the video archive, I think, in Twitch. And I'm, well, it's getting, it's slowly coming together, I guess. It takes a lot of time with all of the different parts. I've been doing these subsea connectors now for, I guess, an hour or something. It's really a slow process because it's so tight. This enclosure, this is the acrylic tube goes outside of this electronics bay, and everything is so packed together that every time you try to do something, it takes forever because it's so, yeah, confined spaces. So I guess altogether now I've been streaming for 3 hours today, and I guess my Facebook stream cuts out any second now. You can also, and probably 3 or 4 hours yesterday, so let's say 7 hours then. So now we're gonna mount this Jack the Gripper. I'm not sure where to mount this actually. Well, I have a helping tool to tell me what I'm supposed to do. It's basically like building Legos. It's just need to find my setup right now is a little bit complicated because I'm not sitting in front of my computer. I'm sitting at the other end of the room. Should add a small fishing rod. Yeah, it's anyway, I kind of lost track there. It's just like building Legos. You have a manual that tells you with images and everything what you're supposed to do, and you just follow it. And sometimes you I need to focus. Sometimes not everything is so good documented, but we'll kind of figure it out. So this is why I have some trouble showing you stuff all the time, because my main computer setup is in the other end of the room, and I only have one screen in front of me when I'm working. So I just need to find the manual. Where is it? There it is. It's on the wrong screen. So if I go back now, I can switch. So I followed these manuals from the website, and they're pretty good actually. They tell you what you're supposed to do step by step, just like building Legos. Right now I'm doing an upgrade called the heavy retrofit. It's for making the just turn off the music for a little bit, for making the ROV even heavier, so it can handle heavier payloads. There's a good video of it somewhere here. Should be. So I'm away from my chat now, so I can't read the questions right now. So let's go to store, BlueROVs, and try to find. So this is there's the video.
Hey guys, Rusty here at Blue Robotics. Today I'd like to introduce the new BlueROV 2 Heavy configuration and retro. Heavy configuration unlocks 6.
This is with the new thrusters. There's like 8 thrusters on this ROV, and you can see it's
a steady camera view regardless of what's going on. This is particularly important.
It's actually handling everything pretty good.
You've got a lot of tether in the water because it automatically corrects for any unusual dynamics or imbalances. The BlueROV 2 Heavy configuration unlocks 6 degrees of freedom control, and we've put a lot more time into supporting that in Ardu sub. This provides some truly unique maneuvering capabilities compared to almost any ROV. The ROV has strong control over both roll and pitch. Combining that with feedback stability control, you can orient the ROV in almost any position and control it like normal. This is really
Look at this. This is amazing. He's driving it around just like a quadcopter. And this is I'm installing this upgrade at the same time. This is 2 extra thrusters on the side, and you move to a
BlueROV 2 Heavy retrofit kit can be added to any existing BlueROV 2 and can also be purchased with new ROVs. The heavy guard, new buoyancy foam, and new fairing are also available separately on the store. Please check out our documentation pages for assembly instructions, tutorials, and to learn how to pilot the ROV in 6 degrees of freedom. You can see the BlueROV 2 Heavy in person at Oceanology International in London this March.
whatever.
We love meeting and hanging out with members of our community, so please stop by our booth if you have a chance. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching.
That's the reason why I'm moving back and forward all the time, because I have look at this. Oh, I'm having the wrong screen up. Well, back to the assembly instructions. So I need to I can actually see some of the garage here. I need to install that gripper now. ROV, gripper. Just need to find the right assembly. So, turn down the music again. Sorry. I need to read the chat now because I've been busy just reading up on the manual. Hang on. I think I left off somewhere here. Reese, I'm not good at electronics. That would be horrible to make for me. Well, you start somewhere and you end up somewhere else. It's just like building Legos. Just take it step by step. Don't do everything at the same time. Just take one thing at a time. Try to be good at it and then go to the next thing. And YouTube is the best tool ever for learning new stuff. Just go YouTube, search tutorial, whatever you want to learn and learn it. It's so easy now. I used to be good. I got the education and worked with sonar systems for the oil industry. Yeah, that's good, Raga. 6 screens. Yeah, I have actually a very good reason for having 6 screens over there. I have a computer in the garage that controls my CNC machine, and that I need to have at least 2 screens connected to that computer in the garage to be able to monitor and control it while sitting inside the house and doing something else. And then I need the other three of the other screens I need for doing CAD programs, doing live streams, and just being a geek, making music, doing video editing. And the last screen is just for CCTV surveillance on the everything. That Onion, hi That Onion. Hello guys, I've been lurking for a while. I didn't know where to cut in, but the RGB mouse just threw me overboard. Trust me, I have. Yeah, that mouse is really overkill. Sorry. Yeah, that is actually. I think I have almost every mouse ever made right now, because I have a lot of trouble with. In Norwegian we call it musearm. I have no idea what it's called in English, but it's yeah, the RGB mouse is just, I bought that because it was supposed to be good for the hand and the shoulder, but it wasn't, so I'm using something else now. I also have a roller mouse, I have a Microsoft mouse, I have a Razer mouse, I tried every mouse, and I still get the same pain in my shoulder. So send Vegard suggestions for a new mouse and he can make it. Yeah, sure. Reese only have a laptop, really? Just build yourself a stationary, it's much better. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. It takes a little while, I guess. At least I'm trying to catch up. Look at that Twitch logo. Where's the chat? Oh, out of chat. Copy. I need to get that on the big, like that. So, all good. End up with too much gear. Yeah, you'll definitely end up with too much gear anyway. It doesn't matter on how that has some decent engines. Damn, holy shit. Yeah, on the probably the ROV then. Switching windows is not good. Well, a good thing about having multiple screens is when you're reading a newspaper, imagine if you could just take the newspaper apart and put the pages along each other. It's, yeah, as a oh Jesus, my English is crappy. Put all the papers you're going to read on the entire table, and you can view the entire thing at once. Imagine when doing assembly stuff like this. You need to be able to watch a lot of things at the same time. You're probably reading a user manual. You probably have some product data sheets available, and maybe you're doing a live stream, I don't know, or something else. Then you need more screens. And if instead of doing Alt Tab every time, it's much better to have multiple screens. I was gonna say, you need to monitor your put more. I'm slowly catching up on the chat now. What's that? Oh shit, there's even more. Yeah, infection in the hand and arm muscle, yeah. I used the trackball mouse when I worked in production. Yeah, I tried that as well. Still the same pain. Yeah. How old are you, Reese? Are you working in school or what are you doing? I'm starting to be an old guy, I guess. I have 2 kids and a wife, and just turned 37. I'm getting old. My hair is getting gray and thinner, and yeah, probably the arms are going to fall off anytime. That's how it is. When you get older, you're kind of saving up. If you're like me, you kind of build stuff over time, you buy stuff over time, and you kind of end up with a lot of cool stuff over time. And a lot of cool stuff you're never gonna need, but you're just gonna start saving up sometime, I guess. Funny. Studying at the university. Cool. What are you studying? I'm guessing engineer. No, 20 years, maybe. Bachelor in rocket science. I just learned that I need to take the entire bottom plate off again to be able to do this with a hand-powered drill and 5.5mm drill bit. Drill straight holes down. Have you turned 40, Raga? Cool. Yeah, you have long hair. In Warsaw, cool. What are you studying in Warsaw? Why couldn't they just have drill those holes before they sent out the this is just stupid. And where are those drawings? Apparently there should be a mal, but I haven't seen that anywhere. Probably gone. It's not here anyway. Oh, there it is. Ah, mechanical engineering. You're studying up to what I really wanted to study. But I prioritized differently. And I'm regretting that all the time. One active rocket launch site in Europe. Yeah. But the future is not rockets anyway, is it? I'm probably gonna invent something that goes much faster than rockets. Learning, doing projects, yeah. You should really check out your university if they have a makerspace. A lot of universities around the world is getting their own makerspaces now. I know that Høgskolen in Østfold down here in Fredrikstad actually have their own makerspace. And it's available for all students. They have 3D printers, CNC machines, laser cutters and anything. Not rockets, yeah. In the future we go to space in elevators. The future is so bright I gotta wear shades. Hunter S. Thompson. I'm considering skipping that gripper mount now because I have to deassemble the entire chassis. But I have to do it anyway. Why not do it straight away? But everything is going to fall apart when I do that. That sucks. Blah. It's one of the things I hate with this instruction manuals. When you buy a lot of the different kits to go with the ROV, they haven't made one user manual that kind of takes into account all the different parts at the same time. So every user manual is kind of, well, you already built your ROV and then you have to take it apart again to just mount this little thing. And that's how every user manual is set up. What they should have done is made one user manual and said, well, you're building it from scratch, then you have this, do this, then that, and you're finished. That's why I'm reading all the user manuals at once, because I have to kind of figure out what needs to be done. So makerspaces in the future, yeah, makerspace, hackerspace, yeah. We have got makerspace and they're doing something with welding. I'm not interested. Really? Are they only doing welding? In Oslo they have I used to be a part of a hackerspace called Hackeriet down, but they got too political for me, so I skipped them out completely. They only focused on being political and not about making stuff. But there's another makerspace in Oslo called the BlueROV, and that's very, very good. They have a huge amount of members and they have a huge amount of tools available. They have everything you might ever need. Laser cutters and everything. And it's right next to Youngstorget. Yeah. Do check out if there's a makerspace available near you. And if they have a laser cutter or a CNC machine or both, then you're probably set. You're probably just gonna need a small course to use it, and then you can start drawing in CAD programs and making your own stuff. Have you got some schedule for streaming? Yeah, it's this last thing you mentioned. I stream when I have time. I have 2 small kids, and I do a lot of work, and I usually stream in the evenings, but it's no streaming calendar. It's just when I have time at the moment. But subscribe, and you'll probably get a notice when I'm online. Or you can also like my Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and search for CNC Garage. Everything I do is probably usually posted there as well. I usually post more at the Facebook page than I do on the other Twitter and such, because Twitch is a little bit different. Cool. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. I really need to turn this ROV upside down and dismantle everything. That's going to be a pain in the ass. How much time do I have? I think I have a whiff. The kids are coming home from the children. Yeah, I don't have time for that now. Fuck it. So let's focus. Like that, maybe. So I think it's time for me to call it a day, I guess. Maybe I can do some more streaming tonight. I don't know, maybe at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Let's stay PG. Yeah, sorry. It's hard to stop swearing when you're used to swearing. So this is supposed to go there. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for watching. That onion, where are you from? Yeah, we Norwegians swear a lot. And if you're from the north of Norway, then you swear even more. If you're from Nord-Norge, then you swear all the time. And you're actually allowed to swear. You don't get fined from the police if you swear, because they understand that the language is very, very different in the north than in the south. I live way down in the south. So that onion is from Finland. Awesome! I have been to Finland twice, I guess. It's very nice there. It's the land of the 1,000 lakes. And Norway is the land of the 1,000... nothing. Yeah, we swear more. We swear more in the north because it's cold, and half of the year we don't have any light at all. I guess it's almost like that in Finland as well, at least in the north. I tried to learn Finnish once. I failed completely. I learned that the Finns have like, is it 23 different endings at each word? In English you have 4 or 3. In Norwegian you have 3. In Finnish you have about 20, 21 or something. Yeah, that's amazing. I think it's actually easier to learn Polish than Finnish. I might be on a wild stretch there, but I tried to learn Finnish once and Yeah, I failed completely. I had a girlfriend that was Finnish, and I really wanted to see if I could at least understand some of what she was talking about, but yeah, it was not that easy. I think it's much easier for the Finns to learn Scandinavian, sorry, not Scandinavian, but the like Swedish, Norwegian, maybe Danish. At least Swedish is easy for the Finns, but not I think the Danish people have a lot of trouble understanding the Swedes and the Finnish language, but the Norwegian is a little bit easier. We have hundreds if you really get down to it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's almost like the Chinese then. They have like 2,000 different symbols that each has its own meaning. But that's another discussion, I guess. You can use one word as the whole sentence. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Just finish a whole sentence with one word. But, yeah. And also in Switzerland, they have a lot of language troubles. They have to learn, I think it's 3 languages. They have to learn French, German, and no, sorry. They have to learn Italian, French, and Swiss. Something, yeah. Twitch is blocked in China, yeah. Danish is easy to learn. Yeah, when you want to learn Danish, you just put an ah at everything. Just talk English with an ah. Yeah, that's really stretching your language. Yeah, but you use like 20 or 15 or 20 different like endings at words regularly, don't you, in Finland? People get off school and work at 15, 16 o'clock. Well, that's true. And do you know what time it is in the United States right now? It's probably around 7 or 8 o'clock. So, and those people are just starting at work. So, sorry to our Danish viewers. Well, you know, both Sweden and Denmark they have each owned Norway for a couple of 100 years or something. Nobody wants us anymore, so I guess it's okay to kind of make fun of every language. Yeah, 20-ish words used a lot, yeah. And that's what yeah, that's the first thing I learned, and I was like, Jesus, I can't even make a good impression of the Norwegian language. How should I be able to learn the Finnish? But Polish is actually used a lot in Norway. There's a lot of Polish workers in Norway. In the what do you call it? Henchman industry, like carpentry, electricians, plumbers. A lot of those are from Poland. They come here to work for a few years and then go back. So there's a lot of Polish going around their workplaces everywhere. You have to keep it in TOS on Twitch. Just follow the same rule. Yeah. You know, when I worked in television, I was horrible at following any rules there as well. The best thing I ever did when I used to work at chat television TV channel at night. When we played music, talked stuff, and had a lot of chats. And the best thing I ever did was I opened a bottle of Coke, like the glass bottle of Coke, and inside the cork it said, "Smile, you're on television." And I was actually on television. That was the best thing ever. Yeah, post a link, please. I'm not sure if you're allowed to post links. I'm not very good at the moderate stuff on Twitch. Just try. And if you get kicked out, just come in again. I will fix it. I'm really not sure if it works with the URLs. I think Ragamuffins, he's the moderator here, and he's better than me on these rules. Yeah, I can test, yeah. You need permit, okay. Permit that on in. Yeah, looks like Raga is on it. I have no clue on doing this stuff. I'm kind of old school when it comes to these chat things. I used to do internet relay chat for a lot of years. IRC. But this Twitch and Discord and everything, it's getting so advanced now. It's we don't have a bot here. Yeah, that's true. I'll check. I was just in the settings on the Twitch to try and fix. Hang on, I have to go to the other computer again. Sorry. Let's do that. So I'll try and figure out how to fix this. I probably have to go into dashboard or something. Dashboard, moderation, aggressive language. Yeah, no, that's not it. How do I accept? I'm really not sure how I'm going to do that. Sorry. Maybe you can help me if I go like this and this. Maybe you can tell me. Yeah, it's Norwegian, by the way. Moderation. There's nothing about URLs here. Sorry. I'll just skip it for now. Yeah. I'll just skip it. I'll just double check if we're still on Facebook live stream or if that is not. So, oh, we're still live on Facebook. I thought that was 3-hour limit, but I guess it's not. So who's watching? Who's watching? Oh, audio loop. How can I see who's watching? I have no idea. Alright, thanks for watching anyway. Just say hello in the chat and you'll pop up somewhere. I'll probably turn off the Facebook chat soon. I'll turn it off now. Goodbye, Facebook! Goodbye, Facebook! Oh, no more Facebook. And there's a reason why I did that, because I use the Facebook videos for kind of advertising what the CNC Garage is usually doing. Right now I'm not doing anything, so it's more of a just having some fun. Rest in peace, Facebook. I can see everyone watching. Justin, so chatty, and you're good. All right. Yeah. In a few seconds now, my kids will come home from kindergarten and I will have to leave. So are any of you building anything cool? Playing anything cool maybe? I play a lot of Factorio. I'm not sure if you have tried that, but it's very, very fun. I also have a lot of drones. When I'm not building underwater stuff, I fly a lot of racing drones. This is very fun. Have you tried it before? Oh, it's full of dirt. There's no such thing as an easy landing with these things. They go so freaking fast that each time you try to land, it's a partial crash anytime. Yeah, Discord. What happened to Discord? Oh, my ear, nice. There's the Discord invite. I wonder if I can put that inside chat. No, I can't. I can't even have URLs inside my own chat, I guess. You can see I'm using something called Restream. So I stream on several devices at several stream servers at once. You can see the message got pushed to YouTube and YouTube reposts it, and Restream thinks it's a chat message. Thinks it's a chat message that should be read. So I kind of got a double post. Oh, you can. But is that the right one? I think that's the old one, I think. It should be the one in the... No, it's the same. No, it's not. RPA P2P K. Okay, your channel. Yeah, there's some rights issues. Uh-oh. My kids are home from kindergarten. Look at this. Let's see if we can pull out. Oh, come on then. Where's the zoom? Oh, I have visitors. Yeah, humans are invading. These little things are our future, and there's the best to fight as well. Okay, I really have to leave now. I got visitors. So nice talking to you. Remember to subscribe. Search CNC Garage on Facebook as well, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Have a nice day in Finland and Poland and Norway and all the other places, the other guys that didn't say anything. Cheers. Bye bye. How do you say bye in Finnish? Perkele. No, that's something else. Alright, bye.